I'm staying overnight at the UK's most remote train station, Corroor in the Scottish Highlands, which is only accessible by train. And the coolest thing is, the accommodation is in the old signal box, so you're right next to the railway line. There's even information about locomotives on the wall, and you can train spot whilst on the bog. But the party piece of this accommodation has to be the living room where the lever frame used to be, with 360-degree views of the railway. It's amazing to think someone actually used to live in this signal box whilst operating it. I can imagine it must have been quite peaceful, but with a strong sense of purpose. As day turns to night, a light locomotive heading to Fort William is approaching the signal box, which is a good time to reenact the signalling process. And of course, a courteous wave as the locomotive passes. Now time to explore into the night. Crossing the train tracks, we head over to the station building, which is actually a hubbub of activity, with a roaring fire and a range of railway history nailed to the wall. Not to mention some really hearty food too. One of the things I find most peculiar about Corroor Station is the fact there's a train to London Euston, which is of course the Caledonian Sleeper. And I've decided I'm going to watch it depart from my bedroom window. It's crazy to think you can close your eyes in such a remote place like this and wake up in London. However, I'm waking up to the morning mist on Rannoch Moor, and I thought it would be nice to walk to the Corroor Summit sign before we head off. And here's our ScotRail Class 156 to take us back to normality.